Even in heartache, Tina is an absolute legend.
I want Ronnie back. Ronnie.
How are you doing?
When I get upset, I just make jokes. And you can't just let a good joke pass by.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, I am feeling a little bit under the weather today, so if you hear it in my voice, I'm sorry, nothing I could do about it. We're reviewing Love Island Australia Season 3, Episode 8 and 9. Sorry I didn't do last week. I just felt like the cliffhanger was so unnecessary. Okay, there was enough drama this episode to not have a cliffhanger, so I was like, let me just do the two episodes together. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Let's get into it. So we're just going to touch back on episode 8 a little bit. The main theme was just the discourse between Tina, Emily, and Mitch, and how he was so sexually driven to want to be with Emily, but emotionally his heart was with Tina. So the whole episode was pretty emotional. But yeah, they were kind of getting mixed messages on both sides. So the truth bite game came at a perfect time. And what we learned in that game is Lexi thinks Chris and Rachel aren't compatible. Foreshadowing. Courtney doesn't think Ari and Ronnie are genuine. Possibly. And Mitch thinks Emily is more attractive than Tina. And that's how you could just tell that for him it's more of a sexual drive. Like, I'm not sure what called him to want to DM her in the beginning, but I can only assume it was because he thought she was hot. He thought she was hot. He wanted to, slide in her DMs. So at the end of the night, there is a recoupling. And the thought of losing Mitch has Tina in a tizzy. Even Mitch himself is getting really emotional, so I'll give him that. But Emily is allowed to go first, and she is not afraid to tear them up. And she tears them up, and, tears fall, but we move. Then it was a recoupling for everyone, and Aaron picks Jess, Chris picks Rachel, Ryan picks Lexi, Ronnie picks Ari, and Taku picks Tina. Listen, as soon as he said, this woman brings a certain energy to the house, we knew it was Tina, okay? Courtney, I feel like there's more to Courtney, but clearly it's not enough to translate over the screen. I feel like she's a great girl, but we just don't get a lot of her, so I wasn't surprised at all. However, the host, and I need to learn her name, but the host comes in and she's like, Australia has been voting and the girl they want to find love the most is Courtney, so she's safe. And we're all like, yay, Courtney's safe. Someone's still going home. Savage. Australia did not come to play this season, okay? I need US and UK to adopt what Australia is doing. More diversity, though, on those franchises for sure. But adopt the system. Oh, it is working. So Aaron, Chris, and Taku, they were voted the 3 guys Australia wants most to find love. Right? So obviously, that's a good sign. But then Rachel and Lexi got the lowest female votes. And then the guys with the highest votes have to vote on the girls with the lowest votes. Australia, what are you doing? I love it. So I know y'all were thinking to yourself, oh, Rachel's in the bottom. Chris is at the top. He's gonna save Rachel. No, he doesn't. And even the host is shocked. I tell you, I was convinced, yeah, that he decided to put her on the bottom so that he could leave with her. No, this man was like, cut my journey short. I don't know.
I've been having these doubts. I look past them because I care about Rachel.
Honestly, I'm very glad he didn't because, like I said, she, yes, loves Harry Potter, loves all these things, but like, that's all she ever talks about. And I feel like it was a great connection between them in terms of, okay, we have a commonality, that's great, but they didn't expand past that, you know? And the fact that he's now saying he had doubts, he should have said them before. But I think too, the little tiff that they had in episode 7 really amplified that for him, because he was like, okay, I'm showing you obvious interest and you're still insecure about us. Something is not all the way right here. And I'm glad he let her go, because later this episode, we were seeing Chris in all his glory. And I was like, yes, this is the guy who I want in the villa.
Now I'll show you how it's really done, okay?
Speaking of guys coming into the villa, Nicholas, who is 22, is coming in, and he has his eyes set on Lexi and Courtney. Lexi is obviously in an established situation, so she's not looking anywhere else. However, Courtney is laying it on thick, and honestly, it's working in her favor because, yeah.
She's in a single right now,
I'm in
so
a single bed by myself. It's actually so nice.
So have a spot for me?
Maybe. If you play cards right. But Australia wants me to fall in love.
Oh, really?
Then we have Zoe, who's 25, who comes in, and she has her eyes set on Ryan and Taku. Ryan is also in a situation, so he's not really going to look that way. Taku, I mean, I feel like Taku is the kind of guy who just appreciates the beauty of a woman, you know? So he's like bigging her up. Oh, you're beautiful. Why do you look so good? But he does that with everybody. Like, he's just such a charmer. But this girl, I could have sworn this was Jessie from season 2. The way I was confused, I'm like, we're bringing in old people? These two girls look like very confusing. Since we're talking about Taku, let's talk about Jess and Aaron. They seem to be getting stronger together, child. Aaron plans a date which looks just like Taku's date. Listen, I don't like this girl. I don't like her anymore. She was my favorite. Now she's my least. Right at the bottom. With Aaron, though, I only don't like his attitude sometimes to things. Like, he can be, if things don't go his way, he has shown that he's kind of abrasive. That happened with Jess. That happened with Taku. Like, he's just kind of that person. But when it comes to advice and being the voice of reason, he pulls through. He does. And it's annoying because I want to not like him. But he makes sense. And you just have to like him. Ugh. Do I? Yes, Elaine, you do. They were not the only ones solidifying their connection. Courtney was giving all the green lights to this Nicholas, giving all the green lights, and he cashed in. And then we had Zoe and Chris, who were looking like they were feeling it too, and he cashed in not even 24 hours. She hasn't even been gone for 24 hours, and you're already lip-syncing the next gal. Wow. Goes to show you, man, don't get too comfortable on Love Island. Your spot can be taken very, very quickly. Okay? Very quickly. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm kind of ready for Casa Amor. I know it's only been 2 full weeks, but like, let's add some more drama. Let's pour fuel on the fire. That's what I would like to see. Up until tomorrow, I don't even know what's going to happen because they don't give us previews. Sorry, that was a little personal rant. You didn't deserve that. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.